Are you wanting to go on a solo trip, but you're kind of worried that it's going to be super lonely without anybody else around? Well, in this video, I am going to tell you if solo traveling is lonely. Solo traveling is one of my favorite things to do when I'm traveling, and a lot of questions I get asked is it lonely for me to go out and do this on my own? Now there's a lot of things to unpack here, but I'm going to go over a few things that I have discovered in my travels, and maybe it'll help you out as well. The first thing you want to do is you want to decide what type of trip do you actually want. Do you want to be super social? Do you want to go out and meet new people? Sometimes people go away and they just want to be left alone and have a few conversations here and there. They might have a super busy job at home where they're interacting all the time. But you want to decide if you're wanting to really put yourself out there, or if you are content just having time on your own and enjoying the sights. One of the things that you want to understand is that you are in a brand new country and you are doing so many different things. Everything's a new adventure, everything is brand new. So you are distracted from not having anybody with you. This way, you don't really pay attention to if you are lonely or if you're not, because you're in one museum over here, you're walking the streets, looking for cute cafes over there. So, there is a lot of things to do with your time. One of the places that I noticed where I was getting lonely a little bit is at dinner time, because it's always nice to be able to eat food with someone else. I find breakfast, lunch, you can take those to go very easily. But dinner time, sometimes you want to go to a restaurant and just kind of rehash your day with someone else. This is the time that I feel that it only gets a little bit lonely. I do a couple things if I am feeling kind of meh about eating on my own at dinner. Is one, I will sign up for a dinner tour. So places will either do a cooking class that you then eat your meal with the people that are in the class, or you can go to places that have communal tables, or you can also get it to go. So you can do a few different things if you are having that kind of lonely feeling about eating on your own. And lastly, the other place where I think a lot of people feel lonely and just unsure. I know sometimes I felt a little bit unsure in different places, but I got over it pretty quickly. You tend to just move over that hump very quickly. Is what to do at night. So if you are usually a person that wants to go out and experience what's going on in the evenings and go out and experience that place at that time, then I would definitely go out and do those things. Don't let being on your own stop you from doing any of those things. If you want to go to a bar or a pub, just sit at the bar and you're going to be able to meet a lot of other people. If you're wanting more ideas of what to do in the evenings when you're traveling solo, definitely check out my other video, what to do at night when you are traveling solo. You'll be able to find that on my feed. I'll also put a link on the bottom below. But there's a lot of things that you can do to counteract. I find that I don't tend to go out a ton during the evenings. I'll usually do a couple nights here and there. Especially if you're in Europe, you're going to be eating dinner late anyways. So it just depends on where you are and how you're feeling. I'm usually exhausted by the end of the day, and I don't want to necessarily sleep in until pretty late in the morning the next day. So I'll usually have my dinner and then I'll head back to my accommodations and then just head to sleep and just relax, because that way I'm nice and refreshed for the next day and being able to enjoy everything that I came there to do. So I hope these tips give you some great ideas on how to counteract being lonely, and if it is really lonely, because I don't find myself being very lonely at all on my trips. It's mostly when I'm traveling for very long periods of time, then I notice that the loneliness kind of seeps in a little bit more. But when I'm going on a nice, couple week trip, the time goes by so quickly because you're doing so many new things that you won't even notice. So if you have any questions, please put them down below. I would love to answer those for you. And if you're planning on traveling during COVID-19, I have a guide to traveling during COVID-19 because travel has so much changed because of this pandemic. You want to make sure that everything is in place so that you have a wonderful and safe trip. So I'll put the link down below and you'll be able to download that for free. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a great day and I will talk to you later. Bye.